picturesque campuses in all of the country, Oxford, Ohio, Fred C. Yeager Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Miami University Redhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with Miami University's head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Redhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Ohio's offense will take the field first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Slithers into... There's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Taylor. Running behind those pads. He gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might as well stick with him. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. They'll send the back in motion. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, and now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
So the Miami Redhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack, coming off a game of nearly 100 yards and a couple of scores. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's sharp. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready?
Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it out fast. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They grab the early lead. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in, it's Taylor. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football.
But, and he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Red Hawks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for room. It's Haynes. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Under fire. Got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to start the 2nd quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. Rivalries are the lifeblood of college football, and here are a few of the things that make this one special. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to be a tough field goal try, 55 yards and from the left hash. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Motion from the wideout. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got enough for the first. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Sharp. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He gets a block. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Haynes. Maybe some room here. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Redhawks. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
Skips away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Miami, Ohio ready to get the offense going on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Ready, go. Go, go. Second down. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Guys, let's talk about the Redhawks. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Throwing right. Got a man. It's Sharp. His defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
And the Redhawks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Get Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Gives it on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Deep throw off his back foot. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Bobcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Rushes on him. Floats it out in space. Could not make his way to the corner. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. On the run, fires downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll heave it deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Louisiana Tech taking on the number 19 team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And it's Louisiana Tech with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Now back to your game in Oxford.
Number 83, set to kick this one away.
Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Red Hawks head coach at the half. He wanted to remind his team that they have been in moments like this before. They lost last time these two teams played, and they want to build on that experience and make a different outcome this time around. He told them, we have got to be focused and meet the moment, have even more energy, because this rivalry game is what energy is all about. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll go to the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. There he goes! And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. The run to the left. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Makes a grab and room to run. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Haynes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the move. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a deep grab. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Pocket breaking down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll run it to the right side. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Complete to start this drive.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Going for the big play. He's got it down the left side. Turning on the Jets. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Escapes the pressure going right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. He wants to change this route. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ohio.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Pulls and fires complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Smith brings it in near the sideline, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Redhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right, and the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Trying to run, it's Taylor. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. There's a crease. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And he's still running after the move. Right down the gut of the field. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Red Hawks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. It's on target and complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and...
Snags it, and he's open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Deep shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Running inside, it's Haynes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he's knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him in the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. This kicker is 2 for 2 on the night, and he could say good night if he can win the game here. And he missed it. No good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch it.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
To the air on second down. Got his man downfield. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.